Hi, this is Karthik. I welcome you all for this session. In this session, I'm going to teach you about Introduction to Column Chart in Microsoft Excel 2010. Once again, I repeat the topic, Introduction to Column Chart in Microsoft Excel 2010. And let me see what are the objectives and which we are going to cover in this session. First, we are going to see what is meant by column chart, and second we are going to discuss about 2D column chart and 3D and cylinder, cone and pyramid. So these are the objectives in which we are going to cover in this session. And let me see the introduction to graph, charts and graphs. Charts and graph are a greatest way of representing your data. What it is? Charts and graph are a greatest way of representing your data. Graph, also called as chart, or incredibly useful tool, right? Graph can also be called as chart. It's an incredibly useful tool. Charts are visual representation of worksheet. What is a chart? Charts are the visual representation of the worksheet or visual representation of the data. And types of charts in Excel, we are having column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter chart and other chart. So these are the types of charts we can able to use in Microsoft Excel 2010. And moving to column chart, data that is arranged in columns or row on a worksheet can be plotted in a column chart. So what data can be plotted in column chart? The data that is arranged in columns or rows on a worksheet can be plotted in a column chart. Column chart are useful for showing data changes over a period of time. Whenever there is a change of data over a period of time, during the time we can able to use a column chart. In clustered column in 2D, and clustered column chart compares the value across the categories. A clustered column chart that display the values in 2D vertical, but in case of clustered column chart 3D, it uses a three-dimensional perspectives. And the third one is a depth. It's a clustered column chart in 3D display the data by using a 3D perspective only. The third value axis is depth. So during this criteria, we can able to use a clustered column chart when you have the following category that represent a range of values. For example, item counts, a specific care of range such as strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree. Names that are not in any specific order. For example, item name, geographic name, or name of place or people. And stock column in 3D. Stack column chart shows the relationship of individual item to the whole. So where from diagram we can able to see the relationship of individual item to the whole. Compare the contribution of each value to a total across categories. A stock column chart displays the values in 2D vertical stacked rectangle. So, but in case of 3D, it uses a three-dimensional, that is perspective. The third value axis, that is depth, is used. 3D column chart uses a three axis that you can modify: the horizontal axis, vertical axis, and the depth axis. They compare the data points along the horizontal and depth axis. And cylinder, cone, and pyramid. The cylinder, cone, and pyramid charts are available in the same cluster and stacked 100% stacked and 3D chart types that it provides for rectangular column chart. And they show and compare the data the same way. The only difference is this: the chart type displays cylinder, cone, pyramid shape instead of rectangle. So the other charts like cylinder, cone, and pyramid are same as the rectangle chart, but only different is the shape used to represent is different. And let us say we have some discussion about line chart. The data that is arranged in rows or columns on a worksheet can be plotted in a line chart. The line chart can display a continuous data over the time, set again a common scale, and therefore ideal for showing trends in data at equal intervals. Where you can able to see this is an example for line chart. In a line chart, category data is distributed every along the horizontal axis, and all values is distributed evenly along the vertical axis. So whenever you want to show a continual process or a period of time, we can use a line chart. Next comes to pie chart. The data that is arranged in one column or a row only on a worksheet can be plotted in a pie chart. Okay. Pie chart show the size of the item in one data series and proportional to the sum of the items. Right? What it show? It shows the size of the items of one data series proportional to sum of the items. The data points in a pie chart are displayed as a percentage of whole pie chart. Here you can able to see an example for pie chart. And bar chart, the data that is arranged in column or row on a worksheet can be plotted in a bar chart. The bar chart illustrates the comparison among individual items. Whenever you are having a comparison between the individual item during the time, you can use bar chart. An area chart. Area chart is arranged in a columns or row on a worksheet can be plotted in area chart. Area chart emphasizes the magnitude change over time and can be used to draw attention towards the total value across the trend. Okay, so whenever there is a change of magnitude over the time, we can able to use a area chart. You can able to see the example for area chart. And XY scatter chart, the data that is arranged in column and rows on a worksheet can be plotted on a XY scattered chart. Scattered chart shows the relationship among the numeric values in several data series, or plot two groups of number as one series of XY coordinate. So whenever you want to merge two coordinates into one coordinate, you can use XY scatter chart. Scatter chart has two value axes showing one set of numeric data along the horizontal axis X and another along the vertical axis Y. So it combines the values into a single data point. See, as I said, it combines the data values into single data point and display the irregular intervals of clusters. Scatter charts are typically used for displaying and comparing numerical values as a scientific and statistical and engineering data. And next comes your Dagshin chart. The data that is arranged in column or row only on a worksheet can be plotted as a Dagshin chart. Like a pie chart, Dagshin chart shows a relationship of part to a whole, but it can contain more than one data series. So it's an example for Dagshin chart. Bubble chart, the data that is arranged in column on a worksheet so that the X value is listed in the first column and corresponding Y values and bubble size values are listed in adjacent column can be plotted in a bubble chart, where you can able to see this is a table, and for this table this is a bubble chart. So radar chart, the data that is arranged in a column or row on a worksheet can be plotted in a radar chart. Radar chart compare the aggregate values of several data series. So this is called as a radar chart. The example for radar chart. So our task is we want to discuss about the column chart. So I am going to have an example. So this is a column chart. So what I have did is, so I am going to have a table which consists of serial number, name, and subject like maths, English, physics, chemistry, and computer science. And for this table, I am going to implement this 2D, 3D, cylinder, cone, and pyramid. Okay, let me see one by one. In case of 2D, go to insert, where you can able to find charts. In this, we are going to see about column charts. 2D, so clustered column, and see it's a clustered column. Compare value across categories by using vertical rectangles. Use it when the order of categories is important for displaying the items count, such as histograms. So when to use this? This is called a stacked column. Compare the contribution of each value to a total across categories by using vertical rectangles. Used to emphasize the total across the series for one category. And next one is an 100% stocked column. Compare the rectangle that each value contributes to a total across the category by using vertical rectangle. Use it to emphasize the proportion to each of data series. Okay, so first we will see clustered column. Okay, so this is a clustered column, and second you select the range of data. Okay, and then go to insert, and second one is a stocked column. So here you can able to see the stocked column. and again go to insert column, and this one is in 100% stock. Okay, again select this, go to insert and column. Okay, so this is how you can be able to use it 2D. And coming to 3D, go to insert column and 3D. So in 3D there are four types are there. First one is in 3D cluster column, and second was a clustered column in 3D, and 100% stock custom column in 3D, and 3D column. Right, first we'll see 3D column. And okay, so second it will select the range, insert column. Okay, and third one you can able to see the difference. It's a bar, this each one can, and go to insert column and 100% stack. Okay, you can maximize it and keep it. So again I am going for okay, again you click it, go for okay 3D. So this comes under 3D. And in case of cylinder, you same, go to insert and column, and first one done is clustered cylinder. This is the first one. And I'm going to move this. And second I'm going to select it, go to insert column and stock cylinder. Okay, and again go to insert column stack. Okay, and next click insert column and 3D. Okay, and next to cone, again the same, go to insert, first click it, go to insert column cone. Okay, and click insert stacked cylinder. Okay, click insert column 100% stacked. Okay, then you click insert column, so 3D. So you can able to see the 3D. So that's all about cone. And next coming to pyramid, click insert column pyramid. Okay, click insert column, and second one is in stacked cone. Sorry, we are discussing about insert column stacked pyramid. Okay, keep it right here, then you select, then go to insert column and 100% stacked pyramid. Okay, and click, go to insert column, last one is 3D pyramid. Okay, so this is a way you want to use different kinds of charts and options in column chart. Okay, I think you may enjoy this video, and thanks for watching this video. Thank you.